I do these kind of things, like, is it still echoing now?
Base shoots in 8 directions. Ooh, that's good.
Okay, cool.
Now
I do these kind of things from time to time when people request them. Brad wanted me to go over his 4901 run and kind of give him an idea of what he can do to save some time. So I've pulled up one of my practice files. Shit, hold on. I pulled up one of my practice files with all my percentage. And I'm going to kind of watch his run and explain what I see. And then kind of like give him some pointers along the way. And yeah, with that said, I'm just going to like watch his run. Yeah, dude, I can do that. We're going to watch his run, and then I'm going to kind of give him some pointers. And then I'm going to end up uploading this to YouTube later. Also, what I'm going to do is, along the way, if I run into something where I want to show off a room to him where there's some alternate strats, I'll be pausing his video, and I'll be having the game feed on the side over here to kind of give an idea of, like, how he could do some of the rooms differently if he chooses to. Basically, this is going to be like a 104% tutorial with like another run involved to kind of like help him out too.
Oh, we are recording.
Yeah. So I'm going to let his run start because we just have Series Station.
Mega Man and Bass. Yeah. For bass. I need to play Rockman and fourths.
I'm actually going to turn his down a little bit.
They look pretty neat. Oh boy.
Hey, Linka. Hey, Graham, what's up, dude? Okay, so actually, I'm going to mute his video because he's probably going to be talking, and I want to make sure that this is like what I'm explaining is the focal point here. So I'd like to start off and say hi to chat. I want to do this live because if chat had any questions, I also wanted to be able to answer you guys as well. I also want to give a huge thank you and shout outs to Stealinbread. He's one of the runners of this game, and he's actually got a really good time. So I wanted to do what I could to show him basically how to get a 48 or 47 pace run with just some small tweaks here and there. He asked me to do this last night, so I told him I would do it. There's also a paste bin that I'm going to be putting in the YouTube description that is going to be involving a lot of the advanced tech. But yeah, so Series Station's pretty simple. You're not really going to find anything that's too incredibly crippling. It looks like his movement there was not too good. He kind of fumbled in some spots. But that's whatever. Like I said, Series Station's like not that big of a deal. There's plenty of other opportunity in the game to save time or lose time, so oh shit, is my bot not on? Let me get that rolling. I think it wasn't working very well earlier. I'll have to like. I think I'll have to. No, there we go. Maybe. Hey, Scorf, what's up, dude? All right, so let me go back here, because there is some things I want to talk about here. Okay, so let me equip myself as if I'd just be getting to this point. Alright, so we basically don't want anything. We want to not have anything on here. Alright, so this is step one right here. I'm going to watch what he's doing, and then I'm going to show you the new strat here. So you come through the door like usual. And you go to the right and you just fall like this. Then you open the door and you fall through. And for this, you run and you fall like this. And you would usually count to 6. And then you would like move and then you would go through. That's all fine and dandy until we found out this strategy called Moonfall, which uncaps your fall speed. Now, how to do Moonfall is in the main menu and under the special abilities. You can equip Moonwalk. So if you're holding charge, you can see up in the corner what I'm doing. You don't even need to be holding charge, as long as you're just like holding the shoot button, so that she walks backwards. So you want to be also angling. That's really important. So the idea is you want to get this kind of motion here. So if I'm like walking backwards, I want to just like tap and hold jump like this. So angle up, hold back, and then just while you're holding right, just tap and hold jump and let go of angle like that. When you do this, you get this kind of thing, and then you'll drop and just tap left, and you'll fall really fast to the bottom. So let me just like get back up here. I'm gonna save state this here. So again, because if you do this, like I guess you could do it without angling, but I feel like angling gives you a better percentage of making it happen. Maybe it's different in project base. I know in vanilla they try to angle. So yeah. Moonfall do damage? That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah, Moonfall's pretty zany. So what you want to do is right here. You saw how bread kind of just fell. That was the old strat, like that. Like I'm gonna compare the two now, and you'll see exactly how much time you save. So I'm gonna wait till he gets to this point, and then I'm gonna Moonfall. So watch his screen versus my screen. I'm like already through the room. That's how much time it saves. Like, Moonfall is godlike. It saves like 4 seconds right off the bat. So, again, you just want to be angling, hold your shot button, hold back, and then just let go of angle and shoot at the same time, and just tap and hold jump. Well, you can like press left to like clip the side of this platform right here so that you can fall straight down. You just let go. So like tap left, let go, and shoot down. And then for this room, it's the same concept, except you just hold right, and then you want to be pressing down here. So like I'll show you when to press down. So same idea, Moonfall, tap, hold right, and then press down. You want to be like holding down when you're shooting, because if you like shoot, then you're not holding down. She'll go back to the standing prone position or pose, and you'll just clip this platform. So fall through, and you want to boom, hold down, and shoot the whole time until you hit the ground, and then move forward. And it'll look like the ground like kind of like clipped out. That's because it did. But you happen to land on a tile that isn't affected by it. Like, boom. It just gets rid of some of the ground. It's weird how it works, but you're fine. You just run through. So, that's the first step. Moonfall saves like 4 seconds right off the bat. So, I'm just gonna keep watching where he is here, and we'll continue on. And yep, he did this room just fine. You go through. I'm gonna show something here, since this is like also 100% tutorial as well. Shit, I need to hit select. Alright, so if you're running into a room and you like come to an elevator and you just like stop on the elevator and you press down, that's fine. But like sometimes you'll just duck, so they like want you to like get right over the elevator and press down. But if you're like right here, you can just like press angle to stop yourself and then press down. That's what's called elevator grabbing. So if you're close enough to an elevator, you could be like right here even. It's like kind of tough. I usually try to get like at least kind of over the elevator. But you can have your like front foot be on it and it work. So that's kind of like the visual cue. If you don't already know, angling stops your momentum no matter what. So you know how you see how she's kind of got some like stutter step before she stops if you just let her go. If I angle, it like locks her and clips her in. So instead of like yeah, and then like getting over the elevator, just go whap and you're there. Oh, Grime, that works too, dude. Like that. Kind of like, yeah. That works too, dude. Just gotta like make sure you actually like hit the elevator. Yep. Okay. So, he does the intro really well, actually. Like, Bread's a really good runner of this game. So I don't think there's really too much I'll have to, like, critique him on. He's got the missile. Okay, he does, okay. He does Bluey Tank later. Now, what Bluey Tank is we're in Blue Brinstar here. So I'll show you what that means. Okay, so you like are in this room, right? So what I do is I'll equip a missile while I'm running back, and I'll mock ball through, and then it'll jump out of my mock and shoot the door. You can also equip the missile here if you want. It doesn't really matter. I also have my controller. Like, I have my controls set up weird. My shoot is Y. Like, let me explain the original controls first. X would be shoot. A would be jump. And B would be dash. So, like, you're holding A, you would press... I know you'd be holding B, you press A to jump, I think. Yep. You'd press A to jump. And then you'd be shooting with X. And then your item cancel would be Y. And L and R would be angle up and angle down. I don't have an angle down. I just have an angle up. My run button is the L button. So I'm a what they call a angle runner, or I use what's called the Suzuki setup. So I run with the shoulder button. So I think he does too. So him and I don't have angle down. So I use the D-pad manually to angle down, which can be harder in some instances, but once you get it down, like, it really doesn't matter. So yeah, anyway, You want to just come through here and that, and then unequip. So when you're in this room, if you have enough running momentum and you just practice, you can get the jumps here. But you go like dot, 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 and then you can just like get that shit. But if you're not comfortable with doing that, I'll show them. If you're not comfortable with doing that, you can do this. So you can like come into the room, and if you jump onto this first block, you can just like backflip like this, and just like come over. And then I always will like stand here and just like backflip to this one, backflip to this one, backflip to the door. So that's the way of doing that. And then that's called getting blue E-Tank early, which he doesn't do. He'll get it later, and we can watch that later. So. Okay, so this is climb. Yeah, this is pretty good. He's got a pretty good climb. So what he's doing is he's canceling. He's like respinning in air and getting another jump. And then he'll just keep going up. So he'll shoot and then he'll respin. Phone's going bananas. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's get I should have been following him. Let's get up to that point. So I'll explain it while I'm getting back up. I'm also gonna do this a lot faster. There we go. Shit. Let's just get back upstairs. So basically, what he just did there, you saw in the video, it's called Bomb Chorizo skip, or just BT skip. And I'm going to explain that a little bit. Alright, I'll clear this room too. So, in this game, you have, ooh. I didn't realize those were speed blocks. Oh, that opens up a whole new world. It's not really useful, but it does, I didn't know. Alright, so anyway, this is good actually, because I needed the room. So there's a thing in this game called backflip. Yeah, Linka, if you want to explain how to do that in chat, that would be nice. Just like write it out. Basically, what Linka does is he like buffers a button by holding it ahead of time, and then he'll just like tap jump, and then you'll fly out the door. I'm just gonna show you the basic concept that goes into it, though. So like, there's a thing in this game called backflip, which is kind of like an artificial D-boost. You saw Bread do it, but if you're like crouching and you're holding run and you press and hold jump, even if you tap jump like this, which we'll be getting into a little bit later, if you hold jump, you'll get this like full backflip looking thing right here, and then she'll turn the other direction. If you, which I don't know why she turns the other direction, maybe that's like a hex thing, I'm not sure. If you're facing right, you'll always backflip left. If you're facing left, you'll always backflip right. So I'm holding run, and I tap jump, tap and hold jump, and then I hold the direction I want to backflip. So holding like that, and boom, it's good to go. Hey Kilman, what's up, dude? So yeah, backflipping like this, bada binga. Alright, Token, see you later, bud. Have a good work day, man. So yeah, so what you want to do is you want to, I'm going to save state here, but you want to come into this room, and you want to not do that. What the fuck? Oh, it's because I already have bombs. Dude, I just got jebaited. Alright, I'm just gonna explain through his video what the fuck just happened. Okay, so he grabs bombs like this. And immediately, you have 3 frames after this bomb text goes away. Right here. So, wham. And you see he backflipped right when the bomb text went away. And he went through the door. Okay, so right here. Actually, this is probably better to explain with the video. So right here, he got this frame perfect. So what that means is he got bombs, and on the very next frame, he jebaited. He backflipped on the very next frame and went through the door. The reason you can tell it's frame perfect is this trick has a free frame window. God damn, a 3-frame window. So from the frame that the bomb text goes away, the very next 3 frames you have to backflip out the door, or to initiate the backflip, and you want to be holding jump and run the whole time. So you know he got the frame perfect one because none of the door is showing. That's supposed to be right here. Yeah, so if there's like a little bit of door and you pass through, like just like the top bit, that means you got it on the second frame. If like the door looks like it's pretty much closed, but you still pass through it, you got it on the very last frame, the 3rd frame. And if you get it on the 4th frame, the door will close and you'll get stuck in the door. And I'm sure a couple people have seen that happen. So Linka has a consistent setup to do this every single time. I'll add that in the paste bin. I'll write it out and add that as part of the paste bin. But basically what you want to do is be coming in and you want to be holding the button or holding a button already to buffer it before you hit bombs, and then you literally just press a button and she jumps through the door. It's really consistent. It's like 100%. You'll always get it first frame. So I will write the way Linka does it in the paste bin that you'll find in the video. But that's BT skip. That's pretty much required because that saves like 15 seconds. And every category uses it. So I'm just going to skip this boss because I really don't need to be here. He just did Alcatraz. If you know anything about Super Metroid, you should know how to do that. Or know what that is. I'm going to follow him. So he's coming through. Doing Terminator, E-Tank. There's really nothing much to these like next, couple rooms. So okay, so I'm sure he meant to do this, but I'll just I'll show it again. Here's what I do. So in this room, you wouldn't have any of this, by the way. You just have these two things. So shit. All right. So I come in this room. I land here after mocking off this, and I'll shoot the door and I'll land here. So I'll run through, and what I'll do is I'll just like press down, forward, and A. So like roll. Shit, dude. I can't do it when I'm not like. But okay, it's kind of hard to explain, but you basically want to be holding forward so you have that running momentum. And then you want to press down and then forward again, like in a mock fashion. So you want to be pressing your auto morph, or you can do this, that's fine too. If you want to just like jump manually and do a mock, that's cool too. I just tend to, when I run through this door, I just auto morph like that. And then I also auto morph again. So I'll come through, I'll do that strat, and then I'll jump, and then I'll auto-morph to get the missile. And then I'll auto-morph in air, like jump out of the Mach and auto-morph. And then I'll hold down and right when I get those bombs out so she doesn't bounce. So it's like wham, wham, up, shoot, get that one. And you're probably like, why don't you just use a power bomb? Like, you wouldn't have power bombs at this point. So, okay. So you get that. And then when you land here, you want to like Mach back through. And then just jump out of your Mach and land here and get this. And then jump out. So, pretty simple. It's kind of difficult. But once you learn the mechanics, it's not too bad. He backflipped out, which is fine. Another strat is to just quite literally just get this and just like jump like that. I like to jump. I'm going to show him a little strat here too. I like to just like jump like this and then jump out. Because if you do that, you can get up here. If you were to backflip, like come down here and backflip out, that's all fine and dandy, but then you gotta like jump up like this. So you may as well just like, if you're standing here, you may as well just like hop over and then jump out the door and already be up here instead of falling back down. And obviously you know to like quick fall these. So I'm gonna show them a strat here that's pretty cool. So you wanna, when you land down here, if you come down and you grab the missile, I immediately crouch and shoot. And that'll knock this block out right here. I don't know if you knew or not, but that's a shot block, not a bomb block. So you come through, get this, shoot, and then I Mach through and I jump over this. So it's like dot, whap, jump this, and then I backflip out the door. Alright, Gilman, have a good one, dude. Have fun, man. Alright, so like I said, whap, jump, and you'll always miss because this guy will spawn on screen. Like I'm gonna grab this, so you come like shit. Bam. Wait it out. Dot. It's kind of precise, but not really. You can also like shoot the door when you're jumping and then backflip out, or you can just go like this if you want. It really doesn't matter. It might be faster to actually just like get out the fucking door and fall like that. Yeah, don't do the backflip, it wastes time. Just go like that. If you do the backflip, you end up like stopping and getting out like that, which puts your speed at immediately fast. But if you don't mess the strat up like I am right now, you'll already be fast out the door. So anyway, you come through the door and yada yada yada, and we're on to the next section. So I'm going to wait and see what he does. I noticed he did backflip out, so okay, cool. He did the good strat. That's the strat I was gonna show you if you didn't do it. That's a really good strat to do. In fact, I think I might have actually picked that up from Bread. So alright, right here is the way we used to do this room. Well, I think a lot of people still do this room this way, but I don't. I come down here. Here's the second moonfall of the game. Thanks, Stack. I appreciate that, dude. Like I said, I'm just trying to do what I can for the community to basically show people like different strategies so that it makes it easier to pick the game up so it's not as daunting. Appreciate that, man. Okay, so what you can do, a lot of people, this is the old strat. I'm gonna make a save state here. So we used to come down in ball form here and bomb this block, and then like hold left and then tap right, and you could like come down here and shoot this. But what I do now is this is the second instance of Moonfall. If you have this and you tap and you just kind of like go like that. I also tried to see if it was like faster to do something like try to Moonfall here, but I couldn't. Unless you can like, holy shit, does that work? That's fucking sketchy, but if that would work. If you could like get right there. Oh my god, that works. And that's faster. But it's so sketchy trying to hit that platform. Oh dude, it works in vanilla too. Hey Static 9. Oh, wow, dude. Okay. I didn't even think about that. Alright, well, you can do that if you're, like, wanting to learn, I guess, the fastest way. Which I'm going to have to practice that now. Or if you want, you can just go like this, which is what I was doing before. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Okay. Right underneath the oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Right underneath it. So it's like whap and you're good. That's a good idea. Okay, so there's 3 ways to do this now thanks to Static 9 kind of helping out. So you can either do this way, which is kind of sketchy, but if you like do that, that works. And you can use the same, like, line yourself up below that second left tile, like he was saying, and fall straight down. Like that. No, you're good, dude. And then you can either do this one, which is the second one, but if you like want to do this one's not bad. And you can go like that. Or you can stand here and go like this and drop down. Or if you don't want to like have to dodge in the middle of these two, because what you do if you do this, sometimes you'll land on that platform, like if you do it too far, I guess, to the right. You'll sometimes land on this. Like I've landed here before for some reason. Or I've hit that. So if you really don't feel like hitting that, you can come down here and just as well. So that's the Moonfall there. So the next thing we're going to do is what's called PBK clip. Bread does in the run, but if you like are crouching and you just do the backflip where you're holding run and you tap jump, the game gets confused as to what you're doing, and you can clip through crumble blocks. So basically if you just tap jump while holding run while crouching, she'll break through the crumble block, and then immediately if you jump again, you can get up there. So it's like that, and you're up there. But you gotta like morph pretty quickly. See, if you go like too much, you won't have enough time to get up there. But it's kind of lenient. So, and if you get through, you go this way, and then you continue to the next section, which involves another Moonfall. That's the third Moonfall in the game. So we'll see what he does here. I want to actually test if just falling like this is faster. He also takes a different route. He goes like this. It's actually probably good to explain. And he goes like this. So and then he goes back up, and then he goes up like that. So I want to actually test this out because I'm still not certain. I want to see exactly how much time this could save. If it saves any time at all. Basically, you can moonfall down this long shaft here. And if you backflip through this way, like you'll already be down here. There you go. And like, there you go. So that does save time. I guess anyway, Brett, if you were like just trying to go like for the fastest way, especially for like power bomb ammo routing for later, I'd say just go this way, especially if you're gonna learn moonfalling. Just grab this and then come out here. I'm gonna set a save state, so just come out and like mock here and hold left and land here and then just moonfall like this. And what I do is I will press down like this, and then I will press left, and it gives you like a little bit of fall speed added on. So an info HUD. Yeah, I think Galamaz is actually working on it. We're going to have an actual practice ROM. And then I'm going to probably redo all the tutorials, honestly. So, okay, so instead of going like this, because you're going to be traveling left kind of slowly and going like this to go through. Just try this. Even if you go like this and fall like that, if you're not comfortable with moonfalling yet, you can just backflip through this room like this and save yourself from having to go down here and then right and then back up and then back left again. And if you're moonfalling, just like bleh. It just saves a little bit of backtracking, and with the moonfall, it's faster to get down here. And then voila. And then you're up. So yeah, that's another thing. So let's keep continuing. Oh, this part's fine. This part looks pretty good for the most part. Yeah, that was pretty solid right there. One thing... jeez. Let me get to where you're at here. Probably should have been trying to tail behind a little bit here. Alright, one thing you could be doing... let me take everything off here. Alright, so one thing you could be doing in this section... to save a little time, you can like, instead of just like falling and being like yeah or whatever, and then you just like deboost, which is fine with what you're doing, but you can either do this, which is what I was thinking about doing recently. Let me reset the room because this is kind of shitty. Alright, so you come through. I think I might try to implement that more because that seems like a cool strat. We're just kind of like hug that and fall straight down. Shit. So come to the edge here, and there's like moonfall, and then like hit this platform on the left and just hug that, and you'll just fall. And then just missile that guy, and you can do your power bomb right there. If you don't want to do that moonfall, like what? Like that. You can just go like this and just try to do more of these. But I feel like moonfall saves like a couple extra seconds each time you do it. Obviously don't do the power bomb like that high up. See how much slower that is though? If you just go like that and fall down. You can go like that. So one more time. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. You don't want to be holding left after you do that. You always want to make sure you hit that. It saves a pretty good chunk of time. There's a couple times you definitely use it to clear a lot of rooms and a lot faster. Like climb fall, parlor fall, spore spawn fall. This hallway's pretty good. The hallway to PBKs, the hallway after PBKs. Like you save, from what I've already saved, probably like a good 10, 11 seconds. I don't know if he did it or not. I don't know if you did it. I didn't watch, but I'll explain it anyway. But if you come down here and you just like tap jump when you're falling, or if you just hold, I guess really doesn't matter. Just hold left. You'll come down and then you can backflip here, and then dip out like that. You probably did that, but I probably wasn't paying attention. Oh, here's a strat. Right here. Okay, so I'll explain this. So if you're running through and you jump here and you mock, you can jump out right there and then wall jump up like that. So jump. Shit. So you jump, mock, or I guess maybe, yeah. I guess you don't have to mock if you don't want to, but it's, you can get underneath that embankment easier. Mock, jump, and don't jump like fully, because if you do, you're gonna clip this right here like blah. What you want to do is kind of do like a tap jump. So like if you're like tap and hold, you can just like that. I guess I don't need to go back into the other room to show you this. So you like bam, you mock, you tap jump, and then you can like tap up the wall. But blah, and boom, and then you just morph like that. That's a cool strat, and it saves like a good second and a half. And obviously you know how to do that room, so. Something I've noticed here, I don't know if you can moonfall here or not. I guess you could. I guess you could do 2. I don't know if that's faster though. I don't feel like moonfalling is technically faster in like every situation. But maybe it's different in Project Base. I don't know. But I'll show you what I'm seeing. Any opportunity that if you're not comfortable doing the moonfall, any opportunity that you have that you can like do this, like definitely try and get away with it. If you want to do the moonfall, I think you could do like one right there, and then you get like another one. But again, I don't know if it's faster to just go like this. It seems faster to do the moonfall, honestly. And they like land here and then just like bleh. But I don't know. If you're not gonna do that, then just go like this and just try to get a couple of these in, because these save like a couple frames each time you do one. I'm thinking about adding those moonfalls in. Let's see how that goes. This is also nice because I can like compare it against your video here. Like say I'm coming in hot like he is. Oh shit. I want to test this. It's barely a difference. Anyway, okay, so Bread backflips through all these rooms like this, which is cool, but that's like 5 backflips. If you were to go like this, this is the way I kind of do this room. So I come through and I jump and I shoot this guy, and then I will spin jump again, or you can jump under him, really. Like that really doesn't matter. I just make sure that I don't hit that guy. Oh, that's a good point, dude. That's a great point. I didn't even think about that. That's definitely something you could do. Let me show on screen what Link is talking about here. Okay, so say you like we're coming through here. You lay that shit and open that door like that. You know what? If you could implement that, dude, by like moonfalling, then dropping the power bomb, and then moonfalling the rest of the way, that'd probably save some time. But yeah, so that door right there, you can also, if you don't want to do the power bomb later, you can power bomb there on the way down, and it might probably actually saves a couple seconds. So be sure to drop a power bomb on your way down to open that door, because you need to go there later for X-ray. So what I do is I go through this and I like either shoot this guy and flip, or I'll just like jump under him if I can. Jumping under him is probably a little easier, but if you do that, you have to kind of do it towards the edge, so you run the risk of just like bleh, like falling in the water. So I usually jump a little beforehand, like when I come through the door, and I'll shoot the guy, but then I'll spin jump again so that the particle that comes off of the screen misses me, even if it's just by a little bit. So it's like that, and I land here, and the second screw you want to jump and like deboost off this one, unless you want to like be a hoss and try and do this shit, which is like pretty difficult, but I mean it's not impossible. But what I usually do is I like try and get here, and then I'll just deboost off the second guy, and then I'll land on this one, backflip, backflip. So it eliminates 2 of the backflips. So like 1 here, 2 there, 3 there, 4 there, 5 there. So instead you're just going, let me show you. So, whoa, or you can either do a forward boost there too, but this is the way I want to show you. So flat, deboost, or forward boost, and you can just backflip. But that sucks. I don't mean to forward boost here. There you go. 1, 2, and then it's like a lot better. Or if you're like Max Haas, you can like try and get through the room without like... Which might actually not be bad if you could like do the same thing on the second guy. But that's kind of difficult. Yeah, it's already kind of difficult enough to like not get hit by the first guy, so trying to not get hit by the second guy is kind of a pain in the ass. But if you can like make that third block, you can actually make it all the way through. I wonder if you could like... I wonder, I've never tried it, but... Oh my god, that's not a bad idea. If you can do this, you'd become a god. So, dot, dot, and like make that jump. That would be awesome. And land on the second or third block there. If you could make that third block, that'd be sick. Hey, Sedative, what's up, dude? So, dot, dot, I don't know. I'm just brainstorming here. It's kind of hard to hit one of those blocks, though. They're kind of far away, and they're not really on screen until you're there. But it'd be pretty hoss if you could hit one of those. But it seems like your max jump will always put you a little before one. But you can do that. That'd be sick. You'd save a lot of time, and you wouldn't lose any frames to like bonking anything. And it would probably eliminate potential falling. But if you're not comfortable with that, you can just backflip like that. Yeah, this is kind of a... This is probably like the hardcore strat, if you want to call it that. You're just like, it. You're not too late, dude. I'm streaming for about maybe an hour. Yeah, this last one's just kind of risky in case you like miss a block. Like I said, unless you're like Max Haas, you can come up with some way to like get rid of that. Well, maybe. Let's see. If you shoot a missile when you're on that bottom block and just like make sure you hit one of these blocks. If you get rid of that cack, you'd be okay. That's another way to do it. I might actually start doing it that way because it's kind of beastly. That just looks swag. You can even do that and like backflip there too. But I'm guessing the new strat is this because this looks fast as fuck. Because you're not stopping at all. And you're not having to like lose any frames to like deboosting. So if you can pull this shit off, like do this, because this is hoss as hell. If you're not comfortable doing this strat, like I said before, you can jump in and jump that guy and deboost this guy and then just backflip twice. And then backflip through this door. But I honestly think that if you can get this strat down here, like, you're a beast. It's not even that hard. Like, I'm finally, like, getting it. I'm getting it pretty consistently every time. Like, that's a fast strat, and it looks fucking swag as shit. Bleh. 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 Second block. Or you can even, like... It'd actually probably be better to third block it, honestly, if you're going to go for that. Just third block it. And boom, then just wall jump like that. Yep, that's the strat. Jump, jump, jump. Fuck me, dude. Jump. Shoot that guy. Jesus Christ. I'm like slipping on that block. Third block it. Jump. It's going to take some practice, but it'll all come with time. Anyway, even if you bonk the cack, you can still probably make up for it. Anyway, you get the idea. It's a pretty cool trick. So anyway, yeah, come up here, shoot this, backflip through. I think we discovered a new strat, guys. That's pretty cool. I'm learning stuff too. Yeah, exactly. Oh, nice, dude. Okay, cool. The back swag strat. Pull off some back swag. There's one strat in particular. I don't know if Bread does it or not, but I want to show it. No, he pretty much does it. Okay, so there's one strat here called CPR, and you get it by like going like this, and you very carefully tap jump and go like that. You remorph. Alright, so we're gonna go into this next room here, and I'm going to explain the way I do the Kraid entrance. So I'm actually going to put a save state right here. So get rid of speed booster. We have everything else. Alright, so the way you might have saw Bread go in is to like shoot two into this, shoot two into this, and like hop across like this and go in, which is fine. There's also a kind of somewhat easier way to do this. So if you run off this ledge right here and you just tap jump, you'll land here every time. As long as you like let go of jump around this area, you'll hit here. So boom, boom, tap jump, you'll land here. That's just where you do. And then you'll jump from here and you'll land on this block where you shoot your next super and it kills the door. So bam, bam. Blat, blat, jump, jump, shoot, the door's dead. Shoot, shoot, jump, jump, shoot, the door's dead. So, from there, if you're still holding forward, dot, dot, spin jump again in air, like tap jump, dot, dot, boom. Well, I did it too late. Wham, 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 jump, jump, press jump in air, dot, 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 dot. Dot, dot, shoot, press jump. Da da, da da, dot, dot. See, what he's doing is jumping like this, and that's fine. But if you do that, you lose a couple frames per jump because you're just in the air longer. And you would not believe how much time that actually like loses you being in the air versus just like close to the ground. So if you're just like dot, dot, and like through like that, you probably save like maybe a second there, like that. Blat, blat. Yeah, dude, exactly. So you're just like wham, wham, wham. And I mean, like, really, this is like, you don't have to do this. You could even just like backflip here and do that if you want. I'm just trying to show alternate strategies. I'm just showing you the way I do it and like other ways you could do it. But that's kind of how I do it because I stay low to the ground. And the more frames you're in the air, the more time you're wasting, essentially. Even if it's like micro times, but... So, yeah. If you just go dat, dat, blat, you win every time. And you end up right in front of the door. But if you don't feel comfortable with that, literally you can just go like this. You can just come here and backflip and do that. Because if you backflip right on this ledge. Like pretty much no matter where you are over here, you can always reach this platform, and then you just like shoot at a full stand and it'll kill the door. Bam bam, blat blat, bam, and kill. Done. So and the way he did it was just like, which is fine, the way he did it was actually pretty good. He just came and he jumped like this across and just. So anyway, for Kraid, I'm gonna finish the fight first and I'm gonna watch his. Blah blah blah. Just use task tactics, pretty much. So I get a charge shot so his hand doesn't get in the way, and then I just kind of like dot 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 dot. Done. Okay, so and then I usually try to stand like somewhere like around. Okay, so you see these like 3 balls in the background here, like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. I usually try to stand like at the 3rd pillar here, and then that's kind of like 3rd or 4th pillar, somewhere in the middle of these, and then I hold charge, and when the items come in, that's like pretty optimal because then you can start running and all the items will hit you. Wham bam, thank you, man. So when you come through the door, just tap jump like that. Don't worry about like opening that door or whatever. So there, we're up to Varia. Let's watch his Kraid fight here. You're living freaking task, boys. So he doesn't do charge, which is fine. I just do charge because I've lost many like good pace openers to his hand getting in the way. Blah blah. Hey Cloud, thanks dude. Okay, so he does that room decent. It's pretty. It's a good room. I'm gonna show you a couple things. So you can backflip through this, which is fine. You have to pretty much immediately shoot, but you can go like this, then run through. But if you like come down and go wham and blat, and you're through, which is fine. This whole room and the way it's done optimally, it runs on an in-game timer. So the second you enter the room, you have to pretty much do it almost exactly the same every time. Let me get that like white off the screen there. There we go. Alright, so you want to come through, and to start you want to angle down and shoot down these 2 guys. So boom, boom, and then you want to shoot this guy. So I always do like a mini hop. Wham, wham, jump, kill that guy, and fucking miss the one guy though. So dot, dot, blat. So kill him, and then you wham, 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 wham. So you're just kind of just shooting the guys in a row. And then when you come off the 3rd guy or 4th guy here, you can do that. Or you can preemptively have these equipped here if you don't want to equip on the fly, which actually isn't a bad idea. It actually probably saves time, honestly, if you were to equip them here. I'm such an idiot. I haven't been doing this the whole time. Holy shit. And then you just blit, and you're through the door. Also, you want to get through the left side of that door. So if you go through the left side, it like quickly moves down. I'll show you what happens if you go through the right side of the door. And it's totally something like you wouldn't even think about. But you go like this, and the door has to move over, and then the game like pauses for a sec. But if you do it here, it just goes straight down. Yeah, Lincoln, you got a good strat for that, dude. Like, I wish I would have been doing that the whole time. I was such an idiot. I was going like this. Like that. Which I guess isn't terrible, but if you can open that door way ahead of time. Like that, and just be like through. You probably save like a second, so that's good. So this next couple of rooms pretty self-explanatory. So you want to open the door here, grab the missile above, and then backflip through the door. Of course, I bonked the bubble. Alright, something you can do here. He went through the door. If you can't short charge that much, you can go like this. Oh shit, dude. Come on. I gotta go back down again. I'll just put speed booster on. Like I had it. Alright, so I'll explain slope speed here too. Okay, so there's two kinds of speed in this game. You have the regular running speed, where you are, let me show you. So if you run into a slope and you're holding run, this is the normal speed, right? However, if you don't hold run and just hold the direction, you run quite a bit faster. So if you come through here and you go like this and you shine out the door, just like don't press anything and then like hold left on the third slope, and you'll maintain the full speed booster speed the entire time. Then we're gonna come up on what's called speed keep. So and grip and down, and then you're gonna want to keep your echoes there too. So I'm gonna explain what that's all about here in a sec. See, he held run after hitting the third slope, which is fine, but you're losing like a second. So but just hold forward and then do your speed keep. That's when you press run. Right there. But make sure you're doing a speed keep and not just a squat, because you're gonna need speed keep for the next room. And then obviously, you know, or whatever. I think it's probably actually faster to do that, because you're not having to like do the respin or anything like that. You know what I mean? I'll show you the second way to do it. So that's probably the fastest way to do it, I'm pretty sure. The second way you can do it is come over here and be like, yeah boy, hella, and then go like this and come through. But I'm pretty sure if you were to just get those other hits in, like that, and whip, come through, quick drop a couple times, and just go like, that's probably faster. Hey Joel, what's up, dude? So I'm gonna keep watching his run. I feel like I'm talking too much about like random shit. Either one of those ways is fast. You just do what's comfortable for you. Hey boss. Hey boss. Oh man, that's a kind of a shitty thing. I've had that happen so many times where you do what's called a P-note spark, I only call it a Pinot Spark because one time when we were doing a Super Metroid race, I remember he was like, "God damn it!" and he like wind sparked backwards, and so I always have called that the Pinot Spark. He seems to be doing this all pretty correctly. Let me show you one backup strat. So, hold on, let me get this. Let me get through here. Actually, I'll just load from here because I already have the wave anyway. So, again, showing this off. That press, then go down, and then whatever. Coming back through this room, I wanted to show a strat because it's what I do, and I think it's faster. It looks cool. If anything, you gain slope speed when you jump, so I mean it can't not be good. So you, like he did, you backflip through this room, you grab wave, and you're right back here. So what I do is I have a missile equipped and I short charge through the door. And then I missile spark through, and I hold left, and I just like, you can do that too, which is kind of fucking weird. That happens very rarely. But you open the door, and I usually kind of hold run here, and that you can do that, which is by just holding run into the slope, and then just jumping while holding left. Yo, welcome back, dude. So, like that. And then you can just get up like that. So, whip. And you're there. And sometimes you'll get cucked by the door. And that'll happen. You just have to, not do it then. But that's the idea for that. Anyway, we'll keep watching Bread's run here. Bread was really smart in backflipping through that door. Oh, yeah. Okay, another strat. Here we go. So, this room is actually kind of difficult if you don't know what you're doing. So, I'm going to set a save state right here, just to kind of show what's up. So Brett did this. He went through and then he like shine sparked over and did this whole number, which is completely fine. Like that's a really good backup strat. In fact, like if you're not comfortable doing this next jump, like this is a great idea to do. So if you want to do it like, I guess the optimal way, I don't know. I don't really like to say optimal way because I'm not positive. If you want to do it the way I do it, I guess we'll word that way. Yeah, style points. Got it. It's all about that viewership, baby. Got to get the people interested. All right, so here we go. So, oh, dude, nice. You have a pasta ready, dude? Blah, blah. Nice. All right. So what I do is I start running here, and I don't short charge or anything. But from here I run, and when I get to around this block, I jump and hold my jump out as long as I can. And you'll mostly hit that block. Like 9 times out of 10, you'll hit that block. So jump, jump. If you don't jump soon enough on the second block, though, you'll miss it. Then just hold forward. So if you can't do that, this is perfect like this. And just... Yeah, this strat's a little tricky. Especially if, like... It changes, too, depending on, like, where you're standing. But for the most part, it doesn't matter. Once you reach full speed, like, I could start it here. See, if I started it, like, too far forward, you just want to like do it a little bit more forward at that point. See what I mean? So if I'm like, I start running here, I'll remember just to jump a little bit more forward. But I usually start where these like 3 little bubbles are. So I like get this and I'll hop here and I'll start here and just like bleh, So it's pretty easy to get, but you want to make sure that you're not like short charging the strat, and you want to make sure that you're jumping a little bit later, like right here, and you'll get it pretty much every time. Also, you want to make sure you're actually tapping jump on the second one and not like still holding it. So what I do is like I'll hold it out the longest and then I'll let go completely and then just tap it again. Bam, and jump. There you go. Then just hold forward like that. Oh, nice, dude. Okay, so with this strat in mind, and like doing this strat. Shit, now I can't get it. There you go. Jump. This next section, you want to just run forward and get a speed keep right here. And I usually just do this and then just go through the door like that. And then shoot right. But not like an idiot. So, but... and just hold into the slope and catch it there. And just wrap back around and go this way. There is a strat. There is a strat, however, that's really interesting. If I can get back over there, I'll show you. There we go. Let me see if I can get it here. So say we got the missile, right? We got the missile and I want to get back over. If you can get through this door, hold on. Jeez. I think you have to be holding run to do this. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I don't know exactly how to do it. This part's always kind of like hit or miss for me. Because like sometimes you'll hit the platform and you, oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Like that strat right there is fucking genius. I love it. And okay, so what you have to do, I figured it out, is you have to shoot like immediately when you hit that slope. Like that. And then just like once you come through the door, tap right and jump, but like be holding left still. So like that, and make sure you're like far enough through the door. Like that. My phone's going off. It's like kind of a hard strat. But if you can get it without bonking that wall, you can make this happen. But yeah, you have to be holding left going through the door. Even slightly. It's really precise. Which means you basically want to be like tapping jump immediately when you go through the door. Like that. So this is a strat that I honestly have to practice more because it's really fucking good, dude. Like that. And then even if you're falling too, like here's an idea. Actually, you need missiles, so. Fuck. That's really precise. I don't know. You get what I mean. And then you can just, like, equip missiles as you're falling is all I was basically going to say. Then switch to power bombs right here. And as you jump through, just throw a power bomb. And then shoot after that guy's dead. But if you tap jump too late, you'll clip that wall. So make sure you're tapping jump like immediately when you go through that door. And that, kids, is how you save a shitload of time. So then let's go through. And high jump boots. So let's see what he's doing here. So he did a backup. I kind of got it even ahead of the video, which I shouldn't have done. Anyway, I explained this whole next part. And it looks like for the most part he does the same thing I was doing. So that actually is something I'm not doing. Holy shit. Well, fuck me. No, no one bopped me. I'm just doing a tutorial. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Alright. So where's the visual cue for that? Well, Brad, you taught me something. But where's the visual cue? The bummer is, like, seems like I'm clipping that. Anyway, that's an alternate strat. Oh, if I jump, that's why. There we go. There we go. There we go. Anyway, if you fail it, you can just fall like that. No, so okay, so that's how you do that whole thing, and then you can come down and get high jump and come back up. That's actually a really good strat that I didn't think about. So I explained this next room here. Oh, he gets ice. Dude, he gets ice first. Holy shit. He just says fuck it to high jump, I guess. Okay, so alright, so he does this back He does it different. It's not that it's wrong. He just does it a different way. So if you do the strat where you come through and you, like, basically spark all the way down and hit all this stuff, that's a really good strat. And you could probably save time. If you go like this, coming through here, we're going to do missile sparks. Sometimes the collision's bad, but basically you just want to come up here and you want to blah, 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 get ice, come down. So now we have ice. We'll grip ice. So I saw Bread went like this, and he like came down and he started running like this to go through. And running across like that. If you do a missile jump like this, fuck. You can avoid having to like stop to open the door. You can just go all the way through. And then you can just jump like this. I'm not sure it saves too much time. Let's compare it here. I want to see if it actually like saves time. Okay, so come back through. It's different for him because he goes down after that. I'm not sure if it actually saves time or not to do that missile spark. It actually might be slower to do the missile spark. Oh, good to know. I'll have to test that out more in the future. Anyway, for this, you would want to spark back up, especially if you're getting ice last. Like, if you're gonna get high jump last, like, then you're gonna want to do this. Because going up that room normally is just definitely slower. Because you're running out and you're going like this to get up and stuff. But literally, if you just if you are in this last room and you just go like this, like get a shine spark ready and go bleh, and you go up all the way like that, you're like already there. So just so you know, that's if you're gonna do high jump second, be sure to do that. Just spark up the right side of the room. Okay. So that was good, Bread. For anyone who doesn't know, this like 2-tile like block underneath where I'm at right here, if you're standing on the right side of that, you'll like, that's where you need to be to do, like if you're standing like on the right side here, you're gonna bonk. But if you are right on the left side of it, like that, you're gonna go straight up through. That's the visual cue for that. It's really hard here to get a short charge in this small space, especially like through a door transition like that. So we can do what's called SSC, or segmented short charging. It's exclusive to Project, so it's not really advised to try this in vanilla because it's not going to work. But if you were to like hit here, yeah, it's definitely one of the hardest. So you can go through and try and beast it like this, and you can definitely get it. But if you're uncomfortable with short charging that small a distance, you can do what is called segmented short charge, which you can come over here and start stuttering and then like turn around like that and like get it like that. It does cost a little extra time, but it's probably more consistent than like risking it to get through this room like this. If you do happen to get the short charge but fall, it's almost better to just like take the bottom route like this. That way you're not like wasting any time and you can start going through like that. But if you actually get it like this, just do that and bonk this right here. Because then you can just go, what? But if you fall, it's almost better to just like shine spark across like that. But I don't know. It's all up to you. If you want to do the segmented short charge, that's completely up to you. But if you do fall, like if you know you have it and you do fall, don't do it like right here, because then you'll just fucking bonk, and then that's bad news bears. So if you fall, just wait till you touch the ground and then do it. If you get it right here, just bleh. But if you miss it entirely, like say you don't get it, you're like, then you're fucked. Then you gotta just go across the room like this, and then deboost off that. You'll land here, and you can start the spark for the next strat. So I'll do this again here. I'll show the segmented. So you were to land here, you come down like that. And yeah, like I said, if you fuck it up, just go through the room like this, deboost there, and you'll land here, which is going to start our next trick. Which I think Bread gets, so I don't think I'll have to explain it. Yeah, he got it. Perfect. Yeah, that's good. That's basically what you want that to look like. Good job, Brad. Alright, so... let me explain this room here. Okay. Okay, so... you can get a short charge coming through this room. You just do a short hop. Shit. Just short hop these guys. Bop. Bop. But if you like don't kill these two guys, they're gonna live, so. So if you just like short hop them, shit. The thing is, you gotta like have enough charge getting to this point. This is the speed boosterless strat, where you can just like either do that or this kind of like wastes more time because now you have these other guys alive. So that's why it's really important to just like make sure you get this like right off the bat. So you can either or backflip off this block, or when you come up like this, you can just like shit. You can just like deboost over. I can't like there. Oh yeah, by the way, we'd have high jump. That's why I'm fucking up here. Alright, so, yeah. So you come up and you just jump and you go, that, and you just deboost over. If you're not a fucking cuck like me and you fuck it up. Or if you want to be a pro, you can go like this. And get a short charge ready. And just whip back over. I honestly don't know which is faster. By the way, me not having high jump is extremely affecting this trick. But alright. You can do this, like, but and just go back over. Web. Alright, let's just... this next couple sections are pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to kind of get ahead of the game here. Because there's a couple things in Wrecked Ship that are really important that I want to go over. This being one of the ones. Let's see if he does something like what I'm going to do. Nope, he does it pretty much exactly like he's supposed to. Perfect. Don't even need to go over it. This kid knows what he's doing. Nice, dude. Really good recos. Alright, there is a part 2 to recos here. I'll show you what I mean. So, you come through, and a way to get it easily is if you speed keep like right around here. Shit, like right around here. Just kind of like speed keep a couple times. It's a little easier to like line yourself up when you're running a lot slower. So if you go like this and jump out of Mach, you can come over like this and grab this item. Hey Shaddy, what's up, dude? So yeah, just make sure you're speed keeping to a slow ratio and then boost over. Part 2 to this trick is like this. So you get a shine spark going like that and catch the slope. Like that. And then you come down like this and you shoot through the door like that. Boom. And if you can't get it in this smaller section like this, you can just go like this and get it in this one. Like that. So, whap. You grabbed that. So, I'll show you a little bit of a comparison here. It's probably not going to look like much, considering like his is pretty decent, but I'm going to show you the difference here. So after he gets the missile, so he does do that. So here's part 2. Ah, fuck. I failed it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Basically, you want to have speed booster there. There we go. So not only do you save a little bit of time speed boosting anyway, but then you come in this room like that. Okay. I know he was going for it and he knows what he's doing, but I'm going to show it off. So if you go like this, and you come through this room, and you go blah, you go, you can kill this guy with 3 hits. Shit. Anyway. I'm just gonna go over here. So. You can kill this guy with 3 hits. 1, 2, 3, and then just walk into the wall, and your echoes that you have from speed keep will like open that up. And then you just go through. That's what you wanted to do. Okay. There's also one alternate strat here you can do. Coming through this room. It's pretty difficult, so I wouldn't really advise it. So you can either do this. You can like throw a power bomb and fall like this and go. Or if you want to be like a real G, you can press up in an angle button like on the right tile. It's like pretty stupid to get though. Or you can just press up, I guess. That might be a little easier. Either way, you have to do it on the right frame. So, like, whap. I think if you roll your finger from left to up, it works better. So, whap, and you're there. So, to show you kind of from like here, shit. I'm going to do the strat from over here. So, yeah, it's a lot fucking harder from this way because you have to do it a lot faster. And the up button is like infamously fucking me right now. So, it's a difficult strat. It's not really advised. But if you somehow find a consistent way to get it like on the fly like that, like it's pretty decent. But for the most part, if you can't get that, just like as soon as you hit this block, like throw a power bomb and just angle down. So that's something cool. That's the quick crumbles, which are pretty neat. So we're gonna go in here, and then I'm gonna watch his run here. Keep in mind this is only 15 minutes into the run. But I want this to be thorough as possible. Alright, so he fell through like that. This is what I like to call alternate moonfall strategy. Alright, so this is something you don't have to do because it only saves like a second. But if you grab this missile here and you just like come off like that and you go down, you save like half a second. You don't have to do that. It's not required. But if you want that extra half a second and you're doing the moonfalls anyway, like I suggest that you should just do it because why not? It's free time save. Like literal free time save. So set up a save state. So come down like this and fall through. And that, or like literally save like just a little bit more time. It literally doesn't save like anything, but it's worth it. So whatever, you just do your thing, man. Anyway, Phantoon, pretty simple. I'm gonna just let him do his thing. Okay, not bad. He did a Doppler. Basically, you can get Phantoon stun locked and do a missile Doppler, which is pretty cool. Missile injection. Alright, so you see what Bread's doing here? I discovered a strat not too long ago that not only looks swag as hell, but it's like it saves a lot of time. So, okay, so I come through here, right? And you would go like this and you would come up. because you don't want to do Apollo, which is like shoot to the moon, which is like go all the way up to the top. So what you do is you would come up here and you would like shoot like this and just kind of like clear shit out and then jump up and go like that. But what I do is I'd come up and do that instead, and then I continue. It might actually, you might be able to do this too. I don't know if that works or not. I never tried that. No, it wouldn't work that way. No, it wouldn't work that way. Okay, so yeah, to get this trick, it's not hard. You just have to angle yourself in such a way that Samus, when she does the shine spark, the angle spark, bonks. Let me just free this guy. Bonks the little lip right there. And in order to do that, you can literally spark pretty much anywhere in between this pipe and this pipe. Just make sure your shine spark is like right there. I'll show you what I mean. See, that was too far over because your body was too far over. It's easier to do it down here. So I'll show you. Jump up. Position yourself and wow, that was too far over. Holy shit, it's like not wanting to work at all now. What the fuck? I cursed myself. Okay, so you want to be more like right here. So I lied. There you go. Make sure you basically just spark like underneath this thing. I think you'll get it every time. Yeah, pretty much every time. Just spark underneath that thing and boom, you're through. That saves time, and then you can move your way up in such a way that you get up here. I'm gonna let his game play for a bit. So my game would have water if I beat Dre or Phantoon, but I didn't. So I'm gonna go do that quick, and I guess I'll go beat Phantoon and I'll explain what the hell's going on. Because I didn't beat Phantoon in this. So I'm not convinced my fish tank would actually have water in it. Yep. All right. So Phantoon has 4 patterns. Fast, mid, slow, and then very slow. But after she opens or after he opens his eye, like he'll keep opening his eye every time after that. And if you just like kind of like spam missiles like that, you can stun lock him. Yeah, if you spam him in such a way, it's not like a complete spam. It's not like you're mashing the shot button, but it's a very kind of specific pattern. So this is the setup for the spark here. Come up through, and bleh. See how it's too far to the right? There you go. Yeah, you want to spark through that room like Bread did earlier, you saw? So yeah, This is what you want the game to look like now. So you see what Bread does here? Where he'll like jump and then mock in and then jump out. That's a really good way to do it. Like that's the way you want to do it. Also you want to take damage here and then come in like this. So instead of like doing this whole thing, if you come through like this and just shoot and then take damage here and then run, we can get it like right there. But that's irrelevant. Like you don't have to do that. Also, okay, you know I was talking about slope speed earlier? Well, the tops of the Chozo's heads here are sloped. So you can regain your run on the top of the Chozo head. And there's a visual cue in the background. But this strat, like, sometimes just, like, doesn't want to work. But, if you can get it, that's what's called tank spark. It's, like, pretty hard to get. But you gotta basically hold forward to regain your run on the slope of the Chozo head. And then, I'm going a little bit too high. Then you can crouch again. Like that was too low, so you're just gonna bonk. It's very, very specific where you gotta be. But yeah, you see how she kind of like stopped running but was standing there? That's what you want, but you want to be pressing run like or crouch immediately after. But yeah, if you get that, just go like this. And then jump out and bada bop. Bada bop. Sucks because you can mash it too and still screw up. Plenty of spark combos in Fusion. Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, that's kind of the idea what you want. You want to like crouch when you get that. I'm sorry guys if I've been like neglecting chat. I really don't mean to. There's just like a lot to go over and I haven't done like a proper tutorial in like a very long time, so I hope you guys don't think I'm like ignoring you. There we go. And then you can spark back over. That's the fast way to do it. It saves a shitload of time. Probably around like 5-6 seconds. It's really, really good. But it's also really hard to do. It's not getting the slope is not as hard. It's just like pressing forward, right, you know, be holding forward. And pressing jump when you need to. Or down when you need to. It's pretty tough. So if you can get that, it's a really nice strat to get. Like I said, it's not terribly hard, but it is pretty precise. So anyway, that's Tank Spark, and then yeah, wet. All right, so. Alright, let me read chat here for a sec. Okay, in the room when you spark to the right, you can shoot a missile to open the door, so you spark all the way to the right instead of bonking the door. That's true, ED. By the way, what's up, man? Yeah. That's good stuff. Alright, let's continue here. Yeah, there is better and worse positions, depending on your height. Height. Okay, so it seems like he's doing everything pretty decently correct here. Did he do the suck job? I think he did the suck job. He did. That's not a bad strat. Yeah, Linka, I have. I'll talk about it a little bit here too. Okay. So he comes down here and he throws a power bomb. It'll go like this. And like that. That's not a bad idea. Shit. Not what I wanted. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about this one thing too. If you come like right here, you spark up right here. What Bread did is he went through the door like this, and he got the missile, and he like segmented short charged right there, which is, you know, you can do that, whatever. And then he went across like that. But if you start your charge like right here and just stutter tap, usually get it right here every time. You can just go like that and save a second or two. Now what I do is I just set up like this, and I tap the first one and then just go like that on the third platform, and you'll end up over here. That's completely fine what Brett did. I'm not saying that's like the wrong way to do it. There is no wrong way to do things, but if you do a short charge here, you can save an extra like second or two. Tap and go. Hey Draz, what's up, dude? Oh, totally ED. Agreed, man. So if you come across like this, bet. That's cool. We did a strat called the suck job, which is basically just like using power bombs. Oh shit, that's not what I meant. Like I said, you'll pretty much get it every time if you start going through the door like that. There's a strat called the suck job. I don't know why we named it that, but it's pretty awesome. So you can go like this and kind of get that kind of thing going, and grab the missile, and then you grab that missile, and then you can come through, and that door will already be open. And this strat's pretty epic, because I mean, it's pretty epic. But the only problem with it is like it causes lag. Like a lot of lag on screen, and that's like kind of shitty. Like that whole section is lag, so it kind of sucks. And as long as you're speed boosting, there's just too much going on screen. So what I tend to do is just do this. Come down, try and spark the third one down, and you'll end up here. Shoot straight down to hit this thing open. Grab this missile. And now there's two ways to do the next section. Get a short charge here, and you can like shoot a missile, and it'll rubber band, and you gotta like hope and pray that the missile actually makes contact with a door. Because sometimes you see how it like didn't open. It went behind, but didn't collide. So it's kind of scary. Or you can do link a strat, which is something like this. It's like he comes in, you're like, shit, it's kind of hard. Which is like this. And then you can mock on the spikes. But what you need to do is like tap the jump button on this so you get slope speed. And that's kind of what that looks like. That's the strat that Linka does. It's actually a fuckload better than pretty much all the other strats involved. Because it's just a shitload faster. Yep. Do you know exactly where you're supposed to do that power bomb at, dude? But see, if you do it too high, you're going to miss the slope. So you want to, like, at least get down to the second tier. So if you do this, like, get a power bomb ready right after this. I think it's like right there, isn't it? Almost to the end, right? Oh yeah, I wasn't holding jump, jeez. What am I doing? But yeah, that's a pretty quick mock. You're gonna wanna like try and get it as well as you can. Also, if you end up failing, just kill that guy and like you wanna stand right here. We'll see if that worked. Anyway, that strat's like extremely fast, and it gives you slope speed. Yeah, that looks like it was right. So if you come through here, you don't have to, you know, do a power bomb and create more lag down here. The only problem is those robots. I wish you could, like, get rid of those robots somehow. Or if you fail it, you can just do that. But that's also a backup there, too. It's a hard strat, but once you get it down, it's not too bad. It's just knowing where to jump. Yeah. Like I said, getting that mock is kind of difficult. The second way you can do this strat, if you aren't comfortable doing that, is like I said, you can do the missile like this, and sometimes it'll open, sometimes it won't. And then you can go like that. Or if you're not comfortable doing any of those things, you can literally just go across like this, and get a short charge. You literally don't waste that much time. Like, you don't need to be, like, super godlike in this game to get, like, a really good time. Like, this game, just the movement alone will get you a pretty decent time. So just do what you're comfortable with at first. But if you can, like, that's the strat right there. Or if you even want to be more baller. You can jump out of it too. But it's, yeah. Anyway, you get the idea. So we're going to move on here. Movement is king in so many games. Exactly, Drazar. By the way, how have you been, dude? We're all getting schooled. Okay, so let's watch what Bread does here. Because really, there's not much difference coming up here. Nice, dude. By the way, I really hope this tutorial is helping give people a better idea of exactly what goes into what I do every run. Yeah, and yeah, exactly, Graham. Movement options are insane in this game. So, yeah, I really hope this is helping out. Getting in shape this year? Hell yeah, dude. And see, if you were to drop the power bomb above, that would already be gone. You just have to clear the robots in any way, really. Okay, and there you go. Get the reserve tank, come back down. Run back across, or whatever you need to do to get back over. And grab gravity. Okay. So, I don't know what he does for this next section. That looks right. Alright, I'm going to let him do his thing for a bit. Yeah, everything so far, like, from like wreck ship on right here, since gravity in the past couple of seconds have been pretty good. You do a short hop there to get through that little hole. And you saw what he did to get that. I'm gonna stop him right there and show him another quick something. I don't know what button he puts his item cancel on. I'm assuming he puts it on A, because his button setup is kind of like mine. So here we go. So he went and bombed up. Also, I'm going to show you how to do this quick. If you come through, you can very carefully get in that hole there, and then just tap jump when you see the little, I'll show you. There's a little difference in the ceiling. I'm sure you know exactly what it is, but like it's right here. Tap jump. See how I'm standing? That's an entrance. So if I get a little like short charge here, did it too early. Jump here, web, and then just press jump. But if you hold, I guess I should explain this. If you're holding run, you'll flip in air when you jump. If you're not, you'll just jump. So what you need to do is holding run when you're on the ground like that, and she'll jump straight up like this. So wet, and you'll jump straight up into the hole. And then how he was bombing like this to get up, that's fine and everything. But it's a hell of a lot faster if you just stand up and jump and automorph like this. Oh shit. Like that. So I'm gonna save state here. So jump and automorph. If you know what automorph is, you hold A or your item cancel, and you press down, you'll automatically morph. But if you do it in air, like you'll just automatically morph like that. So what you can do to save a little bit of extra time is just, instead of bombing, just automorph like this up, and then jump right here, and you're up. That. As long as you jump like right here, like whip, you'll make this every time. Perfect. Okay, let's keep watching. A new move? There's been many strats within the past like 8 months that have changed. And they're just very, very small movement things. It's not like giant stuff. There are a couple bigger strats towards the very end of the game, but for the most part, it's not too much of a difference. Yeah. Okay. One more strat to show him. You're coming through. You come out of here. And you shine. Oh, shit. You shine. What am I doing? Stop it. Like, just freaking sparking into the ceiling like every time. Why am I doing that? There we go. Alright, so you backflip out of this door. And you come all the way down. Alright, so I'm going to come from here, and I'm going to show you what to do. So you come like this, and you angle down. Shit. I really have to do this from this door. This room has to happen like on a timer, because that fish is going his own way, and if he gets in the way, you're screwed. So come in like this, and get this, and bam. Now let yourself fall through, and then aim down, and go like that. So like that. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, I'll show you a backup. So you come through. You can fall through. And just go like this. There you go. If you want to do it as optimal as possible, try to get that last boost in there like this. And if you want to just look swag to all your friends and chat, just like whap and boom, and then you can backflip out this door. Okay. So, let's continue watching. Okay, so do you want to get aqueduct items? Oh, he doesn't do backdoor Dragon. Oh. Oh. Okay. 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 I guess I didn't know that. I thought he knew how to do it. Okay, so backdoor Dragon, just to point out, saves about 45 seconds in total through backtracking, or you're getting rid of backtracking, less door transitions, having space jump earlier, and yeah, just over the course of doing that, it's about a 45-second save. So I'll show you what to do. So you come like this, you go up. If you want, you can backflip like this and grab that item, but it really doesn't matter. And you come through. So to set this up, you can go like this and get in the top of the door frame here and spark over. And you want to be, you can either do it like this, like the top of the door frame. That's right where you want to be. Or if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can get the short charge like this. Just come into the next room and just do it at the top of the ceiling. And it'll bring you straight over to here. This is like probably, like, I got to give the shout outs to Linkenmeister here because he found this strat. This is probably the most important strat in Hundo 4. So go over and land here. Okay. So we're going to be doing that thing that I was talking about earlier again, called segmented short charging. So basically what you want to do is you can either come down here if you don't want to throw a power bomb, but just throw a power bomb here and equip supers. So step 1, bam, equip supers. So Link was our grind monkey. He just tried like literally everything. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Grime. That's a great point, too. If you crash here, you can just let one go like that, and then, boom, you're good. Okay. So, if you have supers selected, this is where we're at now. That bomb block right here won't come back, so don't worry about it. But you want to be all the way over to the right so that there's absolutely, like, nowhere for the screen to scroll anywhere to the, anywhere further right, which is just right here. Yeah, the post-roll super method. We just didn't know that it was possible to do it with the this area, which was really cool. But so basically, if you do what's called staggered short charge, you start going here and then you come back. This is the hardest part, probably. This strat is kind of shitty, though. It's kind of hard to do. So get that ready. So you just want to, like, tap twice and then turn around and then try and get it at the end of this platform, like that. And then what you need to do is scroll the screen left after this point. And what we do is we come out to, like, around here. So you want to jump out and then come this way and land in this hole. And press all the way right against this so the screen looks just like this. So come out, jump, and then jump in this hole here. And that's phase 3. See, if you do it too soon, you're going to bonk your super right there. What you want to do is you want to be crouched and you want to press shoot, and like on the next frame or two, press angle or diagonal spark up, which is like R in your jump button. If you aren't far enough right, however, like see how the screen was still scrolled a little bit to the left there, like this, it's not going to work. So you need to be pressed fully to the right side. That's all you need to do, really. It's just get used to doing this short charge by just practicing it. just get used to doing that. See what I mean by if you don't go over though? Like, now there is a way to like do this without going to the spike pit, which I think it's like if you go like that. But it's, you really, really run the risk of like not scrolling it enough. So it's better to just go over, come back, and try and get it like that. You charge your at the spikes? How do you do that? Oh, like that? I see what you mean. Yeah, so that's essentially it. And then you come this way. And then this is, this is early space jump. Now let's watch again what Bread did here. Let's see. I'm going to do a comparison here and show you how much faster this is. Hold on. Okay, so shit. So okay, here we go. So he comes back through, right? So even if you fail it, like I am right now, like I failed it a ton of times, but like I'm already to the Dragon fight, and he just got there. I'll show you guys again the power of the the power of backdoor here. Okay, so let's try again. See if you get it first try though. It's like so much faster. Alright, so you go through the door about the same time. Okay, like, say you got it first try, right? Boom, and you got it. You go like this, and whammo, and you're at the fight already. This is a shit Dragon, but like... Oh, this Dragon's ass, dude. Never seen such a shit Dragon in my life. But you get the idea. Like, it's a shitload faster. Also, we're going to talk about Dragon now. Which I'm going to turn my music up a little bit here. Dragon is super important. Oh, thank you so much for that. Alright, so here we go. So, this is how I do Dragon. Come through and you want to smash these three. And you want to shoot as many missiles as you can into her and then switch to supers. But you want to have a short charge ready here. Right here. And then spark up like that to do a little extra damage. And if you don't get the pattern you want, it's best to just chase her with missiles until she dies like that. But you're not always going to get that pattern. I feel like sometimes if you do enough damage, she'll just goop regardless, which is really nice. Because like 7 out of 10 times, if I do enough damage the first time she swoops, she'll goop. So I'm gonna set a save state right here. And that's Dragon. That's like a perfect Dragon right there. That's what you want your Dragons to look like. You'll easily have enough HP to do this regardless. And if she's swooping like a bitch, you can also just like Shine Spark her. I usually try to get that spark in though at the end, like. There you go. That's what you want your Dragons to look like, for the most part. If you don't, then you can just like spark across. But it's just a lot slower. So just do it this way. And trust me, you will have enough ammo to do this. You'll have more than what I have, actually. Not super wise, but still. Just sink as many supers in as you can. There you go. Okay. Let's continue to watch Bread's run here. So he does do that, though. He follows right behind Dre and shoots her, so it's good stuff. So yeah, so if you did that, you would get Space Jump early, and you wouldn't have to backtrack to get Space Jump, then leave, because you'd already gotten it beforehand. So that's where that saves time. Okay, Coliseum looked good. How you doing, Pantyhose? Really? That's crazy. Okay, so this section, if you want and you get this missile after the fight, you land here and then you wanna like this. And then wait for a second and shoot down, and this door should open. But that means you can get a running start through here and kind of like go like this. And like it just takes practice. Bread did this strat, which is fine. It goes like this. It's supposed to go like that. Shit. See, I don't do it this way, so it's kind of new. If you ever do that, like, that's pretty decent. The way I've been doing it's like this. And instead of taking another bonk, you can run like this. Just do that. I think it saves a little bit of time, because you're not taking a bonk. So yeah, you can just go like this and whoop, like that if you want. That's a viable strat. And then just go like this. Or you can go like this as well. If you just like jump here and then diagonal up, go through, and then just do this. Either way is fine. This short charge right here is pretty neat. You gotta tap here and then just hug that wall and come up. Plasma room is where I love this room. It's really fun to speedrun, but I want to see what he does. So let's watch him quick. Okay, he does a segmented, which is fine. So he goes up. Okay, so that strat's cool. It's whatever he wants to do. If you come through here and you do a small hop and you kill that guy, you can grab plasma, and from here you want to spark and kill this guy, shoot these two, and then shoot over this way. But it needs to be done like kind of fast. So kill that guy, Grab plasma. Kill that guy, kill that guy, kill that guy. Spark over. That kills those two guys. And from here you can just go like this. So quickly that looks like this. I don't think I killed that guy. You can always safety kill that guy by aiming up. But he died that time. Grab plasma. Kill that guy. Shoot, shoot, go right. If that guy moves over to the left, just shoot him. It's not a big deal. It's a pretty lenient strat. As long as that guy dies pretty early on. You can even do it lower if you don't feel like you're going to hit that guy. Show you what I mean. Just make sure that that guy gets hit in the process. That's why I tend to do it a little bit higher. So I make sure that that guy goes. See? And boom. Just got free. It's a good strat. Anyway. Lol. Alright, we're just gonna watch Bread's run for a while because there's not really. There's this right here that he didn't do. Maybe he messed it up. But you can go like this and get back up like this and blat through the door. Shoot over. If you backflip here, it's good. He does the same thing. Come through. Backflip here. Go through the door. There's not really much explaining to do here, so I'm just gonna like meme with Shack Tool. Now I'll just kill him. So yeah, spring ball. Spring ball is OP. Let's equip that while we're waiting. Alright. Just kind of follow along with the run. Okay, so the one tile. A way to save a little time here too, just so everybody knows, is just stay in spring ball as fast as possible, or stay in spring ball as long as possible. There you go. And 4 plasma shots to buy one will kill him. Now just exit back through the door. Alright, so let's see. Yep, drop a power bomb right there. Okay, he's got a 2. He knows what he's doing. You want to just basically do a little mini hop after that and just make sure that you mock on one of those big rocks there. Okay, so if you get this, here's another thing. So if you get this, you can just fall down like this and be like, "Yeah, boy!" But if you moonfall, you can do that. Which moonfalling here really doesn't save too much time. Especially since you can't ever land. Like on that. So if you go like this, just go like that. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be nuts. So again, pretty much doing the right thing. If you get a... Goddamn, that Kraid wrecked me. If you get a charge here, you can also just run down the bottom here. It actually saves a little bit of time not having a bomb or anything like that. It might be. Actually, no, wait. My Final Fantasy VII would be my longest YouTube vid. Also, yeah, it is faster in this category to just do that. Oh my god, the sauna slope speed is so hard to do. I'm not even going to cover that because I can't even do it. So... I'm going to cover one thing, though, here. So, you take damage from these things, right? But if you go like this, and you stand up, and then you squat, you won't take damage from them anymore. And then one thing I do here is I'll have... oh my god, dude, I'm so far behind now. We got to get back. We'll do it quickly, though. We'll try sauna slope speed as long as we're over here. Oh fuck, I didn't even jump. Failed already. Didn't even get out the door. Wow, didn't jump again. And I loaded. Alright, we're fucked. There's not really too much to explain. You don't want to use ice there because you'll freeze the fish. Oh, really? Hey, Gilliam, what's up, dude? There we go. Yeah, this is really hard to do. Basically, you can get it. You can, like, whip through this entire area really fast. So, it's really tough. There's definitely a way to do it, and a way to do it consistently. This section right here, it's important that you come up and you just try and, like, stay on the ground as much as possible. Also, right here, it's also a pretty good idea to just go into ball because you can get through this faster. So my strat for this, because if you want to go like this and run like this, it's cool. But you... God damn it, dude. I need to learn to, like, save. I'll try this again anyway. Anyway. It saves time even if you can get, like, half of that strat. Alright, so... I'm going to save here. So, you can go like this. That's cool. All I like to do is... So, morph ball, speed, hold, run. And, like, do this number. And bada binga. Alright. So, let's play Bread's Run too, because honestly, like, Norfair is its own bitch. I'll show you one strat here though that I like to do. So when I come through here, I go I hit that with my ball there. And then you grab the missile. And then you go over like that. Not a huge deal, but... And if you want to deboost off these, you can, but you don't have to. Just keep going down. Okay, so he's doing that correctly. I want to try something. I don't know if it's going to work or not. But the strat he's doing is this, where you're like, come down like this and go over. Fucking A. I need to learn to save before I do stuff. Alright. So, save here. I wonder if that works. It's kind of sketchy, actually. It's really precise. And you can accidentally come back up. It is technically faster, though. But, yeah, it's really hard to... So, yeah, it's best to just go like this. Just go, whoop. Not like that. Wait till you're underneath that, and then stalactite life. But then watch spreads run up through this part. More theory crafting. Yeah, right? And like, with theory crafting, you might find something you like. So let's try this. Would that be faster than doing this? No, definitely not. Anyway. Still fun to mess with stuff like that. So, he's got that back. If you run into these key hunters, you can just shoot through them. It's not really imperative to kill them, considering you can frame shoot through them, so... Alright, I don't know if he does this or not. He does not. Okay. So, I'm going to show you the boost strat for the Metal Pirates. Okay, so, if you get a Shine Spark or a Short Charge coming through this door, you can, like, run through this guy. Fuck me, dude! Okay, I should really save. Remind me to keep saving, because I, like, always go backwards. Anyway, I can show this room off again. These couple rooms. So you need to go like this, jump the gap, drop a PB, come up here, grab this one, come through, and come down. Alright, so we're saved. Alright, so if you Shine Spark through, okay, so bam. What you want to do is you want to Short Charge through and shoot him when you get to him, and then crouch. And then move a little to the left. Like jump around like right here. And this block right here, you want to Shine Spark up. So like this. Jump around like an idiot, and once he touches the ground, Shine Spark up. Come around this way, do the same thing, Shine Spark up. So the two singular blocks on the floor are your visual cues. Wait till he lands, bam. Go like this, blah blah blah, wait till he lands, bam, and you're in there. It's so easy, it saves a ton of time. Instead of like doing this where you're just like... Which that's not too bad either, but like in comparison wise, you're saving a lot of time. Like, there you go. And you're not wasting time charging and shooting. And obviously we all know Wrigley Spark. And then I'm going to do the Wrigley Fight quick. What you want to do is just shoot. You probably have like 20 supers, so just shoot like, let's go to like 32. And then just charge shots. Anything like a good amount of supers for this point, like really good. Anything above 20 is amazing. I'll explain it while Bread's fight's going on. Anything above 20 supers is really good. That's what you want. And then anything below it, like just below it, like 17, 18, that's decent. But you really want to have like 20 up. You're not going to have like 25 probably, because the ammo route. Yeah. But yeah, so you're going to want to just unload all your supers, and then the rest will be charged shots with plasma. And I'm not going to bother going through and talking about these next two guys. Yo, Brad, what's up, dude? We've gone through many a strats. Many a strats. Tons. Like right now, this is like 3 hours in. If you had the player hold down to gain speed, I feel like that would almost kind of take the charm out of Moonfall in a way, and it would just like eliminate a lot of really neat strats. Let's see. I guess I will go over this. You can land here and go like this if you want. You don't have to. A way I approach this room is I come in like this. And I go up like that. A really good way to beat Gold Chorizo is just stand on this side. And just shoot like this. That's the easiest and fastest way to beat Gold Chorizo. Alright, so now we're going to do what's called Shoryuken. So if you're back here, you want to be holding charge when the items plop out. So you can like run this way and collect them as you go. But when you do that, you want to jump like this and just hold up. So that's Shoryuken. So Shoryuken's fucking dope. And bloop, just hold up. That's as easy as that. And I always find it's a little bit faster to just like get turned around here, like shoot, and then immediately turn around and backflip. Because if you don't, like watch, you're kind of like, it's a lot faster to just do this. Boom. You're already there? Yeah, exactly, Graham. Oh, I see. Yeah, make sure you can't. Oh my god, dude. ED. Jesus, man. Okay, so this strat is cancerous. It's called No Fair. A lot of people in the community know of this strat. It basically involves getting like a super precise shine spark. If you're like even a pixel too high or too low, you'll either hit the adjacent ceiling to this spot like whap, or you'll hit that. Grime, I don't know if you want to tell them the secret about this next room, that like this room I'm in now, that's gonna make everything a whole lot easier. So basically, it's a crapshoot. It's really hard. I wish there was some like consistent way to do it, but really, there's just not. Like I was thinking about if you were to just like, oh, come on. If you can get to here and like soon enough, If you can get to there and do it, you can make it, but that's just a huge time loss. So if you can't get the full spark, like you know, like getting across the entire room, there's a backup that's actually kind of safe where you just go to the top like this, and then you just start running like this and gain speed throughout. And it actually saves time doing that over trying to do this other strat I'm about to show you, which is kind of like a YOLO thing. So say you bonk, right? Say you bonk like right here, you know what I mean? If you land here, you can go like this. Like, see, it's kind of a piece of shit. This whole room just sucks. So you go across like that, right? It's actually slower to try and correct yourself than to just go for it. So say I bonk here. Just land here and just start running like this. And just try and catch every platform on your way out. It's actually faster to just go for it. Yeah. So basically, like you guys, some of you guys might know, you just want to go out like this. And like this. Let's watch Bread's run here for a second. Bye. Yeah, see, so like, there you go. He does the backflip. Good stuff. Alright, so yeah, you get the right idea. Alright, hold on. I'm going to show you this too. So when you were trying to do this, Bread, if you were trying to go like this and get a shorter spot, if you go like this, you have more room. So if you like run left first, you got more room to make that happen. Yo, Tog, what's up, dude? Thanks, bud. Alright, so yeah, here's how to do this room too. You can get, oh shit. There you go. Come out like this, do a short hop like this, and then if you know how you have the where if you hold run, you do a spin, short hop, spin, whap, like that. I don't know if you intentionally did this. I'm not sure if you did or not, but the whole like that thing. Maybe you didn't, maybe you didn't, but I'm just showing you. So you go bap and whammo. Nice, dude. That was accident? Okay. Well, either way. So this from here, just slope speed like this. And boom. And crocky. Oh yeah, by the way, if you aren't paying attention, you're like reading chat, he'll just fucking sit here forever. So don't do this either. But yeah, see, because then for some reason he regains HP. I have no fucking idea how. Also waited off on the side until I waited off on the side so there's no lag. Okay, so from here I don't do this spark anymore. Like I don't worry about all this bullshit. I just go like this. Because there's something I'm going to set up here. Slope speed right here. Bam. So come through. Speed keep, run back this way, stand here, and you do slope speed in, crouch, go up. One more time. Speed keep, turn back around. Slope speed, la 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 la, crouch and up. Yeah, that one's pretty cool too. There's another speed slope opportunity right here. Like that. But that one's a little bit more precise. Because that one's like, if you don't hit the missile correctly, you're losing time. But you can save time if you do it like that. Like if you're like YOLO pace, fucking go for it every time, because fuck it. That's a lot faster than doing this whole thing, like right here, like that whole deal. So if you just go, fuck. It's kind of a hard short charge though. Like even if you were to do that, like it's still faster. Like still way faster, and go up. There you go. That would be like a perfect scenario. There you go. Then you're up. Then we don't ever have to touch North Air again. Hey, Al Rock. What's up, dude? See, Brett, you got the last part there correct. That's good. But that's just an alternate way to do that room if you choose to slope speed. So yeah, basic, same strats as before, really. Okay, so not a mag. Nice, dude. What you been up to? Did you stream recently? Alright, so this room right here, Bretto, here's a strat. If you get a short charge going here. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Okay, come on. Or you can also do this, too, if you get that running speed. Like almost everyone else. Oh, my God. Strider's the biggest meme of 2018 so far. It's pretty good. Can you shine spark from Crocky tank? Not necessarily, because you need to watch that little cutscene. Alright. Anything that isn't redesigned? Oh my god. Alright, so here's the strat too. If you can get a speed booster going right here, like this is perfect. But you don't want to do that. Like, so don't hit the birds. So just go past them. Turn around here and duck and go back across. Yeah. Oh shit, dude. Unfortunately, this is kind of weird. There we go. Turn around, blap it, bop it. Boom, you're there. And then from here, you just go up and boom. And get that. And so from right here, like, what you want to do is you want to do, like, get in this area and then go like this and then go on a morph ball and hold over and run so you can actually clear this. If you don't hold run while you're doing the spring ball, there's a potential chance you won't get over in time. So, like, make sure you're holding that. And then you want to just go like this. Since you got the E-tank earlier, or no, you skipped it, so you're going to want to come down here and get that. Regardless, it's pretty easy. All you got to do is just bap over and then just like either do this or backflip. It's whatever. Okay, so here's what else. So come across like this, normal shit, and you only have to kill one of those side hoppers. I don't shine spark there because I think it's faster to just go instead of bonking. But let's watch your run. That's what I came here to do. Alright. Okay. Here's a variation of that strat you just did, Bread. So have power bombs equipped here and go like this. Like that. Motherfucker. God damn it. Okay, so hold on. Jesus, get out of my way. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Alright, the woman is calling me. So, hold on a second. Hello? What's up? Why? Yeah. I can hang up. Yeah, I actually want to hear this voicemail. Okay. Are you on your way to the gym? Oh, that's right. Alright. No, I didn't yet. I was going to figure we'd do that while we're out. I said that? They came out of my mouth? So, about that angry voicemail. Okay. It's fine. That sucks. Yeah, I feel that. Okay. Well, I have to finish up this tutorial quick. I'm doing a tutorial right now for bread. So I get for 104%. No, he does, but he just wants to know some new strats and time saves. So, we're almost done. So then by the time you get home, we'll be done. So. And, yeah, I know. So I didn't have any, no. I put it all away, though. Yep. So I will talk to you when you get home. Yeah, we're gonna have a talk. It's gonna be a talk with my hands. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I am a very gesture-ish guy. All right. I'll talk to you when you get home, babe. Okay. Love you. Huh? No, you come in. I don't know. Just it's not going to be too much longer. Just like Jesus. Okay. All right. Bye. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit. All right, sounds good. All right, bye. God damn. All right, that's funny. She's too hilarious. Anyway, all right. So this is a strat for that, yeah. So if you can get your power bomb ready to go like this, just bop it there, and then jump forward, and then just go through the door, and then just shoot down. It's like whap, and shoot it like that. We're gonna hurry the last little bit of this up. There really isn't too much more I need to talk about that you probably don't already know. So yeah. You know to back flip through that door, that's good. Really this is just Brinstar cleanup, it's pretty simple. You do want to come up like this. And just keep your speed keep going. And you want to shine spark through this door like not like that. Because you're going to miss that guy. You want to jump a little bit before jumping through. You know what you're doing. You just did it in your PB, so. And you already know about angling, spore spawn, kill, and shit like that, so I don't need to explain that. If you hold your angle button, you can kill them like easily. Alright. I'm going to compare the moonfall versus the non-moonfall here, though. So watch this. Like, I went through the door, like, way after you did, and I'm, like, already way down there. Shit. Yeah, dude. So that alone, you know, used over the course of the run, Moonfall's pretty epic. So you know about all this already, blah, blah, blah. We're going to skip ahead a little bit. That strat's not hard to do. Okay, let's go up to this spot right here. Blah, blah, blah. You already know that room. So this is what we're going to do now. So basically, if you... I don't know if you know the slope speed strat. I think you just did it. Let me see. Oh, okay. Oh, you didn't. Alright, so instead of like trying to get like a short charge or running back in that very small space, just do this. Like go like this. Stand here. Do slope speed across this room. And then just turn around and get another charge here and then head back. If that makes sense. Someone say slope zone? Yo, what's up, duder? Yo, thank you for that. Alright, so what we're doing here is, again, going like this. Jesus, why is this not working? Alright, and then we're getting slope speed right here. And bam, and then you're just going back after grabbing the missile. Yep, you can keep them through slope speed. So pretend we're coming on our way back here too. You would just go like this and come through. Line yourself up with that second block and go up like that. And go like this. I always jump off the ship. And line myself up like that. This is the last really important strat of Hundo. Otherwise, it's just Turian, and everyone knows how to do Turian. So, here's the last important strat of Hundo. So, you want to jump right in this area right here with your ball. So, you want to come out and be in ball form and go, oh, let me save so I'm not fucking shit up. Right, that. And hold it to its full length. And blat through the wall. Jump right there. Blat through the wall. You're bammed. And you go through. You bipped, you bopped. Now hold left. And such. Yeah, literally just like press jump right there. And just blit. And then just don't touch anything when you come in the room or else you'll hit a slope. Then just hold left. Then stop here and then just shine spark again. Easy peasy. This is the new strats that like Stealinbread, like when he stopped running the game, these were all found essentially. But that's what happens when like you do it too early. You'll like hit the bottom. And if you do it too late, you'll hit the top. So you just gotta make sure you're going in like the correct spot. Gauntlet slope speed is really hard, but you can get it like that. But if you fail it, you can just kind of do this. Alright, so yep, keep going like this and just fall down like one of these bad boys. I don't know if it would be better, but if you're like right here and you grab missiles like that, you could probably, I don't know, maybe. Alright, so that's basically 104% right there. Like, everything else in your run up to this point was basically the same. It's just you need to learn basically some of the late game stuff like this, like how to keep a speed keep and slope speed and stuff. Like I think a lot of your time is based on stuff like that. Like sparking back up to the top here instead of going up manually. Learning all the moonfalls is a really big thing. Other than that, dude, like, you can watch this tutorial, and I went into major detail on stuff, so. Alright, though, I gotta get going. I got stuff I gotta go do quick, and so I'll upload this when I get back. So, thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you for the follows and all the supports. I'll upload this shortly, and, yeah. Peace out, guys. Have a good one.